Hey, what's going on, everybody? Your boy DJ City Manos. And last night party was crazy. Um, I don't know why I got this crazy idea, but they had their canopy, their tent, and I played that song called La Peinada. And La Peinada, during the song, it says tubo. And I put a loop in there. And it was funny because people was jumping on that pole. And this one guy went all the way to the top of the pole. And I was like, holy cow, this thing going to collapse. Because it's just a pole, just holding up the canopy. There's nothing like securing it. And it hold their weight. And I was surprised. I was like, dang, I was ready for the whole thing to collapse. It was my bright idea to put that song and put a loop in there. And they were just going, tubo. Tubo. And pretty much, if you guys don't know what tubo is, it just means pole, like a dance pole. And they're just like, it was funny though. But that was almost towards the end of the gig. And that party was okay, but the cops came and they kind of ruined it because I guess the neighbors called them. They called them pretty early too. I mean, it was from, the party was from 6 to 10 because they have a, what is that, curfew, the sound ordinance where the music has to stop at 10 o'clock. So, then I had to rough up somebody, man. They were trying to take my equipment, so I had to bust them up. I had to bust them up. I saw them trying to take my stuff, and I just had to start, beating up on some foods, mess up my knuckles, And then I'm just kidding. This actually happened. This happened because for house parties, it's not the same as when you go to a hall and everything is in the open and the clear. This house party, they had like a little small RV gate. And he had his like little RV in there, his camper. And I couldn't use my dolly because it was so tight. The squeeze, the tight was it was so narrow. So I was walking through towards the end of the party and I busted my knuckles on his shed. And I was carrying my equipment. And I smacked him. I like, that hurt it. But besides that, hey, I want to talk about this right here. I don't know if you guys experience this. Or maybe it's just me. I experience this almost every weekend. Sometimes during the weekdays. But I think it's basically because I live in Arizona. And it's so hot out here. And now that it's cooler, I still experience this because either one, I don't drink enough water. That's the only reason. And then I looked it up on YouTube. I was doing some research, and they said it could be that, or it could be just because we're always on our feet. We're always moving around doing stuff, and towards the end of the day, our legs cramped up. Our legs cramps. So I get a lot of cramps, and this happened like at least once a week. And I mean, they're so painful cramps. I could just be chilling, just relaxing now. Because, on a Monday, it could be on a Tuesday, it could be any day. Sometimes even that same night when I get home from a party. And my legs cramp up. I mean, it's painful cramps. Like I'm in pain. And I'm trying to figure out how to either stop them or reduce them or do something. Because here's the thing with me. I'm by myself. And if I drink a lot of water, I got to go to the bathroom like a lot. And if I drink sugary stuff, that sugary stuff's not good for you, especially at my age. I'm already 50 years old. If I drink the sugary stuff, for some reason, I drink a soda, I don't even have to go. But if I drink water, man, I got to go like 3-4 times, in an hour. So I try to avoid that. So I just always take Gatorade, like those Powerades or whatever they call the Gatorades. I always take those with me. I take a couple of them, I buy them, and then I just drink them through the night. But I always cramp up, so I want to talk about this right here. I found this product. I don't know if you guys get cramps, but it says stop leg and foot cramps in less than a minute or in a minute. And I haven't tried it. I was going to try it right now because I was going to do it last night, but the reason why I didn't do it, I was looking at the ingredients, and I even talked to a few people in my job about it, about cramps. The reason why I didn't do it because this right here is made from certified organic apple cider vinegar. And I talked to this one guy, he played football, and he said, yeah, when I used to play football, my coach used to give us mustard, the little mustard package. He goes, so we used to cramp up in the field when we were warming up and stuff. And I said, oh, dang, I said, mustard? And he goes, yeah. And another friend of mine say vinegar, do vinegar. And I found this stuff on the internet. It is made from apple cider vinegar, and it also has ginger and garlic juice. So they recommended it says they recommended to take one capful with 2 ounces of water or fruit juice. That's what they would prevent. Actually, they want let's say to prevent leg cramps before bedtime or before engaging in a sport event. They recommend that you take one capful and 2 ounces of water. So I was gonna do it last night, but I didn't because of this part right here, the vinegar. Last night when I was about to leave, they hooked it up with some cueritos. So if you guys don't know what cueritos are, is a pig. It's almost like, have you guys ever ate pickled pig feet? Basically, it's pickled skin from a pig. We call it cueritos, and they hooked it up with some like the hot sauce, the chimol. They hooked it up with like that hot sauce and some other stuff. I forgot what it was up in there, like cucumbers. They put cucumbers. And I said, man, I was about to take off too. And they said, you want to eat this before you leave? And I said, sure. And that's the reason why I didn't try this last time, because that pig feet has vinegar. So I figured if it has vinegar, I'm not going to cramp up tonight. That's the reason why I haven't took it. But I am going to take it today, because I don't want to cramp up. I don't know if you guys experience this stuff, but man, I experience this almost every weekend when I do a party. And like I said, maybe because I live in Arizona and I don't drink enough water. And like I already told you, the reason why I don't drink enough water, I don't drink sugary stuff because, you're old, man, you're old. Especially when I'm already 50 and I don't want to be, diabetes. You got to take care of that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna drink it with some water. It's morning, and I'm gonna bring in my equipment and get ready for the next gig. And let's talk about this gig. This gig was pretty cool. She gave me a playlist at the last minute, but most of the songs that she requested, like I told you guys so many times, I always add them and I already have them in playlists. One time what I'm going to do, if they give me a playlist in advance, I'm going to try to put all their songs in one mix, like I did that one girl. Like all their songs in one mix, and this way I could go straight down. And like I said, I always make the last judgment, because I've done so many parties and I know what songs are bangers and which ones are not. And even though they give me a playlist, some of them doesn't make the cut. I'm like, okay, that one, I'm not feeling that one. You know what I mean? So she gave me a couple bangers, and I did put them in. I already had them already in playlists, and I just organized the crates, and But here's the thing: she was 19 years old, and she had a younger crowd there, and I wanted the older crowd to come up and dance, and the older crowd wasn't coming up. And anytime I play a song that she had on her playlist, the younger crowd will bum rush the dance floor. And like I said, I was trying to get the older crowd up to participate in the fun, and they were pretty much just chilling and just lounging. And and for me, that's like a bummer for me, because my goal is to get everybody up, and that's the reason why I like playlists, because when you have a playlist what younger crowd likes, you can always use those songs when you're doing another party, and you can try to get both older and younger crowd out on the dance floor at the same time. You get the idea. So okay, and then you play a song for the younger generation, and they probably jump. You might get a few of them jump out there, and the older one be like, okay, I heard this. My daughter plays this song in the car a lot, and they probably go out there and they dance. So that's why I like asking for playlists, because it gives me an idea of what people like, and so. And it's also by experience. You see what's going on. You see which ones are bangers, and what actually got the older crowd up, which I should have done sooner, is a zapateada. I played a zapateada, and I got older and younger out there, and I should have played a few more zapateadas to get the older crowd out. But besides that, it was good. I just trying to get everybody out there to have fun. But it was a good party. It was from 6 to 10. And people was eating from 6 to 8, because people were just coming in. So I only had 2 hours to work with them, try to get them to dance. But if people would have came in, let's say, the way we used to do parties, man, we used to always start early, We start at 4 o'clock, And as soon as the sun goes down, it's time to dance or whatever. So from 4 o'clock, people are already getting tipsy, They start drinking from 4 on up. So 4 o'clock, they eat, bam, bam, bam. By almost as soon as like 2 hours, 3 hours later, 2 hours, man, the dance floor is packed. But in this case, since people were coming in at 6 o'clock, it was kind of, and that's the thing too. Also, alcohol is what make the party bumping. I always notice that. Like if you ever do a party with no alcohol involved, everybody just sit there like they're shy. They're like, oh my god, I don't want to go out there. But when you give them a few drinks, man, they're out there breakdancing. I've been seeing the craziest things. Like people just go crazy as soon as they're all tipsy. But anyways. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about this stuff right here. And where I got it from, because I was doing my research and I came across this right here. I was looking for something to help me with the cramps. And I was talking to a few friends and they said pickle juice. They said mustard. Using mustard package. I mean, I get a cramp every week. Painful cramps. It leaves me paralyzed. I'm like, I can't even move. Have you guys ever felt them? Those things are so painful. And one time I had them on both legs at the same time. Oh my goodness. I mean, sometimes I only get on one leg, but on both legs, man, that was painful. So this is your boy this weekend I have, what happened this weekend? Next weekend. I forgot what happened, but the party got canceled. I'm trying to think, whose party was it? Well, I deleted it anyways from my calendar to free up the day, but I forgot what was happening. But it got canceled, and but I have one in 2 weeks. It's gonna be like a casino theme. I'm sure there's not gonna be no dancing. It's gonna be basically just casino, like a lot of gambling, a lot of whatever they're gonna have. I'm not sure if the guy's gonna hire a few professional, people that does the pokers or whatever they do, the gambling, the casino games. I'm not sure if he's gonna hire a couple of professional people that do that. And they're gonna have your boy DJ Steady Manos, but I don't think there's gonna be any dancing, because when you have something like that, usually the guys and a few women are gambling or playing or whatever. And I think I'm just gonna be background noise. That's what I think. They're gonna have me outdoors, and they're gonna have the casino things inside. And if I'm out there by myself, I'm sure I'm gonna be by myself. But that's in 2 weeks from now. The guy's turning 50 years old, and he's having a casino theme. It's gonna be. They told me mostly like classic rock, 80s music. That's about it. So I probably won't even mix. I probably do it like I did the Halloween gig. Just play a lot of classic stuff. And the last video, the Halloween one, man, YouTube just took it down because of all the classic music I was playing. And plus, I didn't even, like I said, usually I always do the middle transition parts, and I didn't mix, so I was just playing the beginning of the song. And that's where their YouTube software started reading the song from the beginning and say, whoop, nope, flag. But if you put it like towards the middle, they still will flag it, but they won't flag it as much because they say, probably a remix or whatever. But anyways, this is your boy DJ Steady Manos, and hopefully this stuff works right here for me. And I got it on Amazon, so if you guys want to look it up, it's called Stop and Leg Foot Cramps. I guess that's the name of it. But I'm going to try it out. It's going to taste like vinegar, so that's the reason why I didn't do it last night, because I ate the pig skin, pickle skin. I'm out. This is your boy DJ Steady Manos. Peace.